Good afternoon. My name is Maria Kontaridis. I'm the BCVS chair for the American Heart Association this year. I'm sitting here today with our co-chairs.
I'm Farah Sheikh, and I'm the chair of the BCVS Specialty Conference.
And I'm Jen Davis, and I am the chair-elect of the BCVS Specialty Conference.
We're delighted to be here today to share with you some of the special highlights of this year's BCVS sessions. I'd like to start by asking Farah if you could please highlight some of the things that have happened over the last couple of days, and what are the key things that we should take home?
Well, I think one of the big players is that we have international presence, and I think that collaboration has been the key. Everyone is very excited for the speaker lineup. We've already started our opening session, and we had Dr. Stacy Rosen, AHA president, highlighting all the great things that AHA is doing and their support for BCVS. We've also had an amazing session on the sarcomere and had an amazing view of high resolution sarcomeres, bringing new insight into how this structure may link to disease. And I think one of the things is that there's state-of-the-art technologies, and also we had an international speaker, Mauro Giacca, who just gave a talk on cardiac hypertrophy and growth, talking about all these new LNPs that may be used clinically. So I think we have a great conference that's already started off amazing.
That's wonderful. It's great to hear. And, you know, this year has been a highlight for BCVS because we have a record number of attendees. Near 1,000 people are here with us here in Baltimore. So maybe I could ask Jen, you know, what's the secret sauce? You know, how do you have such a diverse and broad-based presenting group and attendee group?
Yeah, I think to Farah's point, we had made a special effort to get international presenters here, and so each session really has that international flair kind of peppered in throughout. But we also have done, I think, a really great job of trying to highlight new technologies in cardiovascular science. I'm also excited about some of our new sessions that include organ-organ crosstalk and how that's involved in heart failure and what we need to do to therapeutically address that. And of course, we have some of our old standby favorites that everybody loves, which is talking about cardiac metabolism or cardiac inflammation or cardiac fibrosis, all of which are key players in heart failure.
Wonderful. It sounds like a great program. So I'd also like to ask, you know, you talked about the technology and the new fields that are emerging in cardiovascular health. How do you think this meeting will have a potential impact on the broader scientific community based on the work that we're presenting here?
So, I mean, I think everyone, all of the investigators sort of have an eye on how can we help mankind? How can we do life-saving research? And I think one of the key things now with the climate is that we want to sort of retain our resources, crosstalk amongst each other, network, try to build new collaborations to basically, you know, have an explosive arena of new therapeutics that could come from two different minds coming together. So I think one of the key things is impacting not only understanding biology better, but how can we work together to leverage our own expertises to then come up with a synergistic solution towards therapeutics.
Wow, fantastic. Jen, any final comments that you'd like to make about the sessions?
Oh, I just think the sessions have been exciting. Lots of amazing questions from the audience, and that speaks to really the high-level presenters that we have in each of the sessions, and I'm just looking forward to the next couple of days.
Excellent. So thank you to our co-chairs for putting together just an amazing program for us this week. I want to remind everyone we have a couple extra days to stay tuned for the Early Career Awards, the banquet dinner for BCVS that's going to highlight all of the business that's going to be coming down the pike, and also wanted to say thank you again to all of the presenters and all of the attendees who have made this meeting for us so successful this year. Stay tuned again for next year. Our meeting will be July 12th through the 16th in Boston, Massachusetts, so please make sure you mark your calendars for that. Thank you so much for your time.